Hi there, Brough here, USGTF, Master Golf Teaching Professional. Today, I want to talk to you about how to find a more comprehensive approach to the backswing. Alright, so today, I want to talk to you about the actual minuscule details to make a good backswing. So, I get set up to the ball, alright? Now, there are a couple ways you can look at this. I observed a lot of swings on tour. One of the better players in the world actually starts out on his right side like this, and he's a couple inches behind the ball. It's alright, you can start out like that, it's fine. Personally, I like to do it all in one motion, but who knows if this guy wins the Masters again, I just might copy that. So, once I'm set up here, okay, I want to keep my head down, focus on my target ahead of me, okay? I don't want to stare at my arms on my backswing or other places. I'm going to take my setup. Now my backswing is going to start with a shift to the right side. So when I shift, the club actually moves back a couple inches, okay, like the individual I was talking about. So I'm shifting into my heel. So now all my weight is starting to load up on my right side. So if I'm a pitcher in baseball, if you notice, you load up on your right side and you push off. Same thing in golf and tennis and every other stick sport. Baseball, you load up and then you push off. So my first move on my backswing, okay, I'm shifting and everything goes. Now I want a one-piece takeaway, which means I don't want to roll my wrists open, lift my arms up, stuff like that. As much as I can. Now this is a tough concept for a lot of people, even for me. When I make my transfer over to the right side here, it's not a lot. I'm still on the inside of my right foot. I don't want to get out to here. But when I make my move here, so I'm taking now, my feel, or feel that you can copy off me, is feeling this right shoulder turn, okay? And what will happen, as I do this, I'm turning it up, and notice where my club is. It's perfectly parallel to my target line, or to drop it right down, it would make a nice straight line, almost like railroad tracks. So here would be a line, and here would be a line, and I create railroad tracks all the way down. So I got this move right here, okay? Now my next move, I'm still turning, and I want you to notice how the right arm starts to fold. Those of you who like geometry, we've got an obtuse angle right here, okay? As I start to get to the 9 o'clock position, I'm still turning this right shoulder back, okay? Now I want you to notice I got less of an angle, but still obtuse angle, all right? Okay, this arm is straight. Now, something to note. Don't keep it in close like this. You're shortening your arc. Okay? Get width. So as I'm doing this, my arms are separating away from my body. It's almost like I'm pushing out. And there's a little bit of a gap there. That allows you to get a longer arc. Longer arc equals longer distance. Okay? So, I'm here. I'm reaching out. I'm getting wide. Okay? Now I'm going to keep turning. Now I'm not going to lift my arms up like this. Okay? But I'm just going to keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Now, as I'm doing this, the more I turn with my shoulder, look what happens to my right arm. It starts to make like the 90-degree angle. Okay? It's like I have an L right here. All right? Depending on how flexibility you have will determine how your club gets positioned at the top. You could be parallel. Me, I'm getting older. I'm losing a little bit of my flexibility, so I just keep turning. I keep turning right to here, and you'll see that I'm a little laid off. Now, if I continue to turn, I can get parallel to the target line, okay? And that sets me up in a good backswing position. Now, only turn as much as your body will allow you. I watch a lot of guys on tour, and they only have like a swing that goes right to here. They're a little more accomplished than I am, and some of the guys can get this three-quarter turn, but they actually have the club where it can go where it points right down the target line. It's still something that I have to work on. But anyway, so focus, getting wide here, allowing your arms to get separated from your body. If you notice at the 9 o'clock position here, I created a straight line with my target line. It's parallel. Okay, so that's another checkpoint. Okay, so just focus on turning to the top. Okay, now make sure, because of the instructional purposes going on here, I'm watching you and I'm doing things I normally wouldn't. But it's all right for this hip to open up, okay, for for people with less flexibility, you can open that up and allows you to get deeper in your turn. All right, so I want to focus on getting my turn with my right shoulder, getting wide. I'm taking a bump, getting wide, 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 and then my downswing, we'll talk about this in greater detail later, but my downswing, once I get to this point here, it's a bump, and then rotate. Think one piece. If you watch on my backswing, my right arm, my right elbow matches, it just stays right in front of my, see, notice how it's staying in the same place. It's almost like it's not getting outside my body here, okay? So when I turn here, you'll notice it's right here, okay? Now obviously when it gets to the top, and I get here, it's gonna look like it's going out, but it's actually still inside my my body. All right. Just keep the hands in front of you. Remember, bump, get wide. Okay. A little off balance, but we'll talk in greater detail about the transition and downswing in another video. Please remember, get wide. Okay. Focus. Keep your head still. I keep looking backward. Get wide, bump over, get wide, keep turning. Focus, see how I'm just turning. I'm not moving my arms because when I put them, getting wide, okay? And then the rest, talk about later. Thank you.